I've come to terms with the fact that you don't have an average job.
You guys having fun at the convention?
Hi, Bob. I'm Tara Hitchcock. I'm based in Arizona. I work with Harkins Theaters, the largest independently owned theater chain in the US, which is where we get to see you get beat up again on the big screen, but also do your own beating up. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm thrilled to bring Nobody 2 to you and to everybody in these theaters. Is the theater chain throughout many states or?
It is. Yep. We've got some in California, some big ones in Colorado and Oklahoma.
To everybody in the Southwest, especially around Phoenix, I want to show you my Cubs jersey because I do go down there to go to Hohokam Park and see spring training. I have a brother who lives in Tucson. And
great.
I've gone down, he's lived there for 25 years, and I go down there often to hang out and to see that.
Listen, I digress, though. I need to get to this film. I learned a lot of things. I learned that you should not play blackjack with Sharon Stone. She is awful in this.
Well, she's a big bad, as they call him in action movies, the big bad. And when we asked Sharon Stone to do it, I just had one request: be as big as you can be. Because she's done so many dramatic roles and all kinds of different films, but I don't know if she's ever been as evil and grandiose as she is in Nobody 2. And she was game for it, big time, game for it.
Is it safe to say, I know that you did not stop your training. I mean, a lot of actors get their dad bod back after they finish their Marvel movie training. You did not. Is it safe to say you're in the best shape of your life right now?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, absolutely. Which is crazy because, well, it's just I didn't work out when I was young. I was a comedy writer, and comedy writers do not exercise. They eat chicken.
Okay.
And they eat a lot of it at lunch, and then they eat sushi at dinner, and they sit around with their feet up on the table and drink Diet Coke and make jokes. And somewhere around the age of 30, I started to exercise, but really I started to exercise for the Nobody 1. And I've carried it on, as you point out, because you know what? Exercising for screen fighting is interesting. It's not boring. A lot of exercise is kind of boring. Exercise routines can put you to sleep. But exercising and training for this is more like boxing training. And I find it engaging and fun.
Let's do this.
I have to ask you about family vacations, though. I heard that you initially, they were thinking Italy for this, and you end up in Middle America for this. But I'm also wondering, what are you like on vacation? Are you the guy that can just sit by the pool and read, or are you,
No,
you got to be on the go?
I'm tense and nervous, and I want the vacation to end, go back to work. I know, it's kind of sad. My wife is good. We've gone to Hawaii numerous times. After 2 days on the beach, I can leave. I think I'm getting better at relaxing, but I've never been particularly good at it.
Well, at least you're honest about it. And as they wrap me, what does your family think of all this?
They laugh. They can't believe it. And now with Nobody 2, it's got more comedy in it. So they're not laughing at me now. They're laughing with me.
Arm's length, Hutch. We broke the promise.
What is the lead up and the prep like when you're preparing for a Gladiator 2 versus a Nobody 2?
Do you mean the whole press junket? The press junket on Nobody 2 is much shorter.
But just the preparation. I mean, do you have to go back to the gym? Do you have to do anything like Bob was doing? Is there anything that really changes for you?
You know, I don't know what Bob was doing before, but I've always been working out.
I think Bob was late to the game based on following your career and how you look. I think Bob is a late bloomer to that whole workout fitness thing.
Yeah, I think he really woke up to, wow, this is actually great. This is a wonderful thing. And I think he kept it up after Nobody won because, he realized, oh, I feel so great, doing this.
Yeah. I love talking. I mean, travel is my passion. So anything that involves a trip or anything, I'm all about. So let me ask you a few travel related questions. I know you are a mother. I'm curious, what was that childhood place for you that you were really excited to share with your own kids?
We go up to the very tip of Denmark every year I go up there with my kids. It's an incredible spot at the tip of Denmark, and it's very beautiful. It is the place also where the Danish impressionists used to paint, and so you have some of the most heart-achingly beautiful paintings in the local museum. Prime examples of impressionism, and all these beautiful little ancient fishing village houses.
Have you ever had a family member ruin a vacation without mentioning names?
Without mentioning names, absolutely.
Okay. Because in this film, Hutch, he's not making this vacation easy.
It is true. I will say I could really hang out my brothers right now, but I'm not gonna do it.
Are they Harkins moviegoers? Because if they're not, maybe we can get into a little detail.
They might be, so.
Find this nobody. Scorched earth.
My family and my friends are gonna have a blast watching this film. This is a great friends and family movie to go to. It's a really rare combo of like a wonderful family that's really believable and interesting, and then you add to that this whole action entertainment side to it, and I think people will have a blast with this film.
I'm here with my family, making memories.